my gosh, that was so awesome.
And look at all over you. Look at all of the salt. Today we visited the Great Salt Lake in Utah. And
I'm Tony, and this is Laura, and this is our dog, Ginger. We escaped the rat race by investing in real estate and hit the road, traveling to freedom across the United States, visiting friends and family. And today, we're enjoying a wonderful life. Join us on Fulfilled Freedom. We hope to see you soon.
all right, so we're at Antelope Island. Laura just has to experience going out in this salty water of the Salt Lake. There she goes. We are at Antelope Island, and it's so, about 45 minutes north of Salt Lake City. And obviously this whole area here is rather salty, and you can see here behind me, Laura needed to check out what's it like, what's this salt water, really like. I mean, it's extreme salt water now. Antelope Valley Island is surrounded by the Salt Lake, and the Salt Lake has no way out. As far as the water has no way out. And so it just sits here, and that's how it gets so salty. So she wants to experience, she heard that you can float out here in the water. You just float really well because of the salt and the amount of salt that's in the water. But anyway, I want to do a quick little, shot of everything around here. We've already seen some bison. We understand that there are pronghorn out here. There's also mule deer, and then there is bighorn sheep. So we're going to take a drive around the park today. Kind of find it interesting because they call it Antelope Island, but yet it's not an island that's surrounded by water all the way. But anyway, hey, it's a kind of cool experience to be out here. Very kind of like deserty looking, I know that we are close to the Bonneville Flats, and it's something that we've talked about. Do we want to go out to the Bonneville Flats? But there goes my wife. She's like way out there, if you can see her. Oh, she's waving. Yeah. Hi. Yep. She's decided that she really wants to get into it. So there she is. All right, well, here she comes back out from her big float in the Salt Lake.
Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. It was so cool. You go down there and you're just completely relaxed. Let your feet go, let your arms go, and you're just floating on the water, and it's just an awesome experience. You're just like, oh, and it's just so...
You're not excited, are you?
No, it's so cool. I think if this is on your bucket list, you gotta do it. This has been on my bucket list for years, to be able to come out here and float on the Great Salt Lake. I'm just so excited. You should do this.
Okay, so there's one thing that you will find out when you go out on a lot of the YouTube videos about the Great Salt Lake and coming to Antelope Island. They talk about a lot of flies. And true, I guess depending upon the time of year, we've been out here now for about a half an hour. We haven't had a fly encounter yet. The one thing is though, there is a little wind blowing. It's not super still. But anyway, I just don't want you guys to get discouraged if you go out there and go, oh, we were there, it was horrible, the flies were bad. Well, I tell you what, we're not experiencing
it's not
that
bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's brine in the water, but they don't hurt you, or they're harmless.
Shrimp. And then there's brine flies that are around the edges of the water, but they're fine.
But once you get out there, there's no flies out there.
Cool.
It's awesome. Do this. Whew. That walk from the beach up here to the bathhouse is really soft sand, and it's quite the exercise walking in that sand. Oh, I'm a little bit winded.
And look at all over you. Look at all of the salt that is all over you. Oh my gosh.
So luckily they have a shower house here, right here. They've got a shower house right off the beach that I'm going to go in and rinse off and get all this salt water off me. It's a good idea because it's going to start, it already feels like it's drying on my skin, and as I get older I certainly don't want any more drying. So I'm going to shower in and rinse off and keep going. All right.
Today we visited the Great Salt Lake in Utah, and yeah, so we're all here and we're having just a really super time. And Laura, she took a float out there in the Great Salt Lake. She had
it was
a lot of fun with that.
awesome.
Yeah,
I loved it.
But anyway, we have Ginger here with us. Hey Ginger. Ginger, hey, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Nah, she's too busy. She's too busy. She's wanting to look out over the Salt Lake behind us. It was surprising. That's pretty, I won't say dried up, but apparently it's been this way for a while. So anyway, what did we do yesterday?
We went downtown at Salt Lake City and walked around the temple area, which was really cool. It was really pretty. Unfortunately, there was a lot of things closed because of the COVID issue, but we were able to walk the grounds and see the temple, and unfortunately also it was under construction, and but we still walked the grounds, and it was really pretty just to be there. It was fun. Yeah.
It was. We're enjoying our stay, and we hope that you're enjoying our travels here in Salt Lake City. And we'll be heading out here in a couple days, and look forward to you guys seeing some of our upcoming videos. We are at the Bonneville Salt Flats as we're heading up I-80 going up towards Reno, and this is just like way cool. As you can see, people are out here driving on the flats. There's just somebody here coming, driving there. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and like the video.
And we encourage you to live your freedom.